Hi, I'm Katie Mintz. It's Thursday, May 21st, and here's what's happening in Apple Valley and Rosemount. SKB Environmental could add up to 12 million cubic yards of capacity and 23 more years of life to its Rosemount landfill. The Dakota County Board of Commissioners approved major modifications to SKB's license to allow for expansion Tuesday. Most board conversation centered on half of the proposed added capacity. County staff had recommended that 6 million cubic yards be approved only if the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency and the City of Rosemount signed off on satisfactory wetland mitigation by December 2015. To facilitate the expansion, SKB would need to fill about 0.8 acres of existing wetland on the southern border of its property. As part of permit modifications already provided by the City of Rosemount and the MPCA, SKB is required to create 1.6 acres of new wetland. If SKB could not get mitigation efforts signed off on by December 2015, the company would have had to return to the board to seek the modification again. SKB President Rick O'Gara said in 25 years of business in Dakota County, he'd never had time constraints placed on his projects. He asked to have the date removed. Commissioner Will Branning, who represents Rosemount on the board, moved a motion to remove the date from the resolution, which would allow SKB to finish the expansion at any point after it successfully met wetland requirements. The motion passed 7-0. Currently, 15 million cubic yards of waste are stored on 112 acres at SKB. The total expansion will bring the capacity to 27 million cubic yards on 151 acres. In addition to horizontal expansion, the vertical shape of the landfill will change from a pyramid-like stack to having a higher ridge along 140th Street East. 7 District 196 employees were recognized for their outstanding service to students and residents at this year's Partners in Education banquet last month at Egan High School. The Outstanding Service Award recipients for 2008-2009 are Left to Right, Joni Anker, an English and Language Arts teacher at Egan High School, Susan Almeida, a first grade teacher at Highland Elementary School in Apple Valley, Fred McAmin, a gifted and talented coordinator at Blackhawk Middle School in Egan, Barb Elness, a technology communications specialist at the district office, John Curry, district superintendent, Ann Locke, an instructional assistant at Diamond Path Elementary School of International Studies in Apple Valley, and Randy Bailey, a math teacher at Eastview High School in Apple Valley. They were nominated by colleagues and selected by a committee made up of employees representing different employee groups. Your Weather Underground forecast for tonight is partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly clear with lows 45 to 50. Friday, expect partly cloudy skies with highs around 70 and a 40% chance of rain Friday night with lows 50 to 55. For Sun Newspapers, I'm Katie Mintz. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.